The wife discovered what her husband had been up to. She pretended she needed to leave and secretly took the stash of cash he had been hiding. Later, her husband went to the bathroom, only to realize all the money was gone. He immediately figured out what had happened. A few days later, he secretly climbed on top of a cabinet. While his wife wasn't paying attention, he started making strange noises. At first, she was just confused and looked around the room. Then, the husband secretly took the fruit off the table. When she turned around, she was puzzled. He quietly put the fruit back on the table, and she thought she must have imagined it. This time, he placed a fake spider on the table. His wife jumped in fright. She began to suspect something was going on. Just as she was about to discover where he was hiding, her younger brother ran into the room. The distraction made her forget all about it. The husband then knocked a glass off the table and even dropped a few other things on purpose. To his surprise, his wife stayed completely calm and simply started cleaning up the mess. He took it a step further by grabbing a bottle of cola and taking a drink. He accidentally spilled some of it onto his wife's head. Then, he deliberately poured the rest over her. What he didn't realize was that she had already figured out he was pulling a prank. One day, the wife pretended she couldn't lift a heavy peyote and asked her husband to help. He didn't believe she was struggling, but the moment he lifted it, flour poured all over his head. He went to the bathroom to clean himself up. While he was in there, his wife taped a photo onto the bathroom mirror. He kept his eyes closed for a while. Just as he finished washing up and opened them, the photo in the mirror startled him. After that, he grabbed one of his wife's beauty masks, planning to give himself a little skincare treatment. The mask had a strange shape. His wife told him it was actually a butt mask. He was completely stunned. Later, he picked up another mask from the table. Since it only covered the area around the eyes, he assumed it was an eye mask. With his wife's explanation, he finally realized what it actually was. Then, the wife peeled off the face mask she had been wearing. To her surprise, her entire face had turned black. She couldn't believe it and thought there must have been another layer still on her face. Her husband then realized the mask itself had bled its color onto her skin.